Oops. Well, supposedly we're broadcasting. It's been a month since I've done this, so hopefully it's working. I'll find out here in a second. I think it's trying. I guess while we're waiting, I'll say, hey. That's what I'll say. Hold on. Let me. Wow, that's super potato. Guess we'll see how long that lasts. So, hello everybody. I'm Scruff Dog, and you're on board Mavis. Out here again at Gunpowder State Park, the Hammerman area. I set up my hammock. This time I'm over by the beach, and I've been napping, pretty much just napping, and then I had lunch, and then I took another nap. So, since we're at the beach area, we should be able to fly out a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's up here. How's everybody? Hello, Liz, Queen of Fire, Lori, Brian, Brenda. Saw Dave was out there. Hope everybody's doing good. Alright. So it's just been slow with YouTube, just with things going on. It's getting colder, so that may open up different options and possibilities. I still am going to save that Project Portabox, the Xbox I was talking about, that I built a portable version of the original Xbox like, was it 15 years ago or 20 years ago? Haven't opened the box in at least 10 or something, so that'll be a live stream coming up. Open that thing up, see if it still works, and I guess play games for a minute. I don't know. But the biggest thing I'm looking forward to is the snow. Since I know I can fly this thing in the snow, I want to get some cool snow footage. Echoing? I don't know. I can't help with that. I don't know why it would be. It's kind of windy. Maybe the microphones are fighting each other. Everything I say... Huh. Let me close that. Something up here playing? It's on download. Automatically turns off the auto phone is connected to, that shouldn't have anything to do with it. Sounds okay there, okay. Lori, are you playing it twice? Not sure. Well, I think that might be a Lori problem. Seems like everybody else is okay. Guess, oh yeah. So winter flying, snow. Apparently all you gotta do is just kind of tape up the battery area just to make sure you don't want moisture to get in there and just, you know, have a drone fall out of the sky again. So, I guess, yeah, still good here. Okay, well, oh, yeah, I guess before I take off, fuck it, I'll just show you while we're taking off. This is a short battery anyway. It's the one I use to, like, get flight and take off and get authorized. Oh, and it's really windy here, so hopefully that won't be a problem. Gimbal. So I got to be careful There's a string right there. Wow, it's like I hadn't flown in a month. String over there, it's my tarp. It won't actually let me go under because it sees the big obstacle, but that's everything there, just hanging, chilling. Alright, so let's see, let's back that ass up. Alright. You see what's over here. So I'll walk. I have no idea how the reception is going to be around here, so again, if you haven't figured out the layout of this place yet, where I'm looking at, that's a military base. I was actually working there Thursday and Friday on a forklift. Get up a little bit higher. I have as typical with a lot of military material handling equipment, like forklifts, pallet jacks, shit like that. They don't get a lot of hours on them. This one only has like 120 hours, and it's like a 20-some-year-old forklift. That's pretty normal. It's running pretty good. Just had a vacuum leak was most of the problem. Yep, fixed it here. So okay, cool. Snow flying seems fun. Yes. I have no actual. Did I just say that? I don't know. I have no actual flight plan. So let's get up. Let's get some altitude. And at some point, I'm probably going to cross over into another authorization zone. And if that happens, just go ahead and close your eyes in case my phone number pops up. I trust you. Let's see. If I can get that. Oh, there it is. Where am I? Is it good straight flight so far? If I go a little bit more north or a lot more south, that's alright. Again, yes, all the colors and shit you see are all the bullshit airspace I have to deal with between commercial and military airspace around here. And down farther south, private airspace for private airport. And then when you go a little bit further south, obviously there's DC, and that's just you literally can't fly within the DC airspace without special training. Why don't we head up north a little bit? Alright, we just got a group of bikers, as in bicyclists, pulling up to the site next to me, and I'm buffering. Just got a big group of bicycles pulled up to the campsite next to me. So that's interesting. Zones don't exist if you... Yeah, but...
How far out are you?
3,000 feet.
3,000? Oh, you got the DJI, okay.
Yep.
Nice. What is it?
Mavic Air 2.
Air 2? That's the same exact one I got.
Alright.
I traded my Air in for the Air 2.
I got this in February.
Okay.
And I do, like right now, I'm actually live streaming this to people I know on YouTube.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, just
that's cool.
basically just a screen capture, so they just see everything that I see while we're flying.
What's your YouTube channel?
Scruff Dog.
Scruff Dog?
Just there's my cheater.
Scruff Dog, okay.
1F.
All right.
I try to live stream about every 2 weeks.
Okay.
try. And yeah,
Absolutely.
well, thank you.
See saltwater coral. That's my YouTube name.
Okay,
So
I'll keep that in my mind.
yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good one.
Yeah, and actually, my neighbor. I was out yesterday working on the new work van. Where are we at? It's here. We'll go up. We'll go this way. My neighbor, I was working on the work van. I had to install my 120 volt system and extend the 12 volt system around the van for power tools and my charge station and all that stuff. And I'm sitting there, and as I'm inside the van, suddenly I just hear, and I went, oh, I know what the fuck that is. I jumped out of the van, looked up, and there's another Mavic something flying around. And I look over, and it started hovering and zinging around a lot in one of my neighbor's yards. So I'm guessing they probably got an Air 2 or Air 2S. So that's cool. I'll have to talk to him next time I see him. Or just fly over his house a few times. Let's look up into the sun. I'm using a ND8 filter as it's kind of sunny. It was actually raining earlier today, which was nice. That was really good nap weather. Let's see if we can see down here. There's a power station in the background. I mean, flying above water it is a risk. But I guess as long as you believe in your drone, keep an eye out. Do what you do. Like, I would fly over water less if there just wasn't so much of it around. Like, I can't really go anywhere around here without finding water, so. But I like it. Would not mind living there, except for when the floods come. But until then, it'd be pretty awesome. Let's probably turn and face the drone. I'm not even recording any of this. It's set up for 4K and everything. Yeah, they actually make parachutes, and I may one of these days get around to printing out a set of landing gear that you can attach swim floaties to. But I figure probably only going to actually put them on if I know I'm doing really close water work. Otherwise, it's just wind drag and battery usage on weight. These little guys and gals are a little more sensitive to weight than I would think, as far as battery goes anyway. Oh yeah, so here's all the colors. Here, let's do this. I'm at 240 feet. I can fly backwards. So we can check out the trees and shit. Colors, they are starting to change. And the only reason I'm flying backwards and sideways is because at 240 feet, I ain't hitting anything around here. There's no cell towers close enough to be a bother. Face the drone. That's the general area I'm at. Yeah, that's the other. That's right. I guess they're having a shindig. It's a good day to have one. Not a great day for a swim, but definitely a good day to be outside. Let me pop this up. I guess since with fall coming in, seeing some leaves ain't a bad thing. And doink. Alright, let's do the flying backwards thing again. Stop. And reverse. Screw. Beep, 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 beep. And since there's nothing but woods around here, I don't have to worry about flying over a highway. Oh, look at that. That is a shindig. That's cool. So, for anyone else that flies drones or RC stuff, just know that I am a thumber. Turn this. We're gonna lose signal pretty bad. But so I am a thumber, but I may be. Looks like I'll be getting a hold of an FPV drone, or parts of an FPV drone soon. And if that's the case, I feel I'm gonna end up starting to learn how to pinch. That's a little janky. This signal's fucking blown out. But so I may be learning soon how to like start practicing on pinch controls. I've also been flying my little tiny Hubsan Nano Q4, little $18 like indoor drone. Oop, too far. I've also been flying that lately, like in the house, so that I can practice flying a drone that is not a GPS drone, hover drone. And it's I'm getting there. I gotta get into the flight simulators a little bit more. I just found was it Tiny Whoop Go? I ended up someone pointed out a thing for that, so I can mess with that some. I got the DJI simulator. I think and I actually have DRL. I have Drone Racing League too. I just got to get in there and practice some more. No, the drone, the cats just kind of look at it, and every once in a while, if it gets near them, they'll swat at it. But besides that, they just, like, they'll come downstairs and take a look. But the one day I was, the last time I was flying it, I think they're just kind of starting to get a little more used to it. A couple more of them came down and were just watching. I think part of that might just be because it's got flashy lights and shit on it. So maybe they, there is a tiny spider somewhere on my remote because a wisp of silk just shot off at the corner. Must have been from when it was sitting down. And there was another one. Where are you at? Oh wow, that was probably right in y'all's ears. Sorry. Yeah, they might want to eat it. Yeah, eat the flashy lights. Alright, let's bring this in for a battery. Guess the bicycle people might stop by.
What's that? Okay. I'm the same way.
See who's down there. There's really not a lot of people at the beach. It's like a couple and they're down a little ways. I'll bring it in the back side here. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, looks like a bunch of rotala. Hey, I guess we'll go look for fish in that rotala down there on let's see. Nothing obvious.
She already bought another big bag. That's even bigger. What she bought,
Let's see. We try not to make everybody dizzy, I promise. Bring it down over there and fly her over. There's my beat up ass Suburban. Shoop. Let's take the cool way in. Try not to hit anything, huh? Watch out for that tree. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Yeah, actually, I forgot that DJI released new software about a week ago. So luckily, when I woke up, I went, hey, you know what? I should probably turn this thing on really early to make sure I don't have to download a bunch of shit. And don't you know, I had to download a bunch of shit. Luckily, the 5G was actually holding out, and I got a 200 meg download done in 5 minutes, which is amazing for Verizon. So, got that done, although I'm not really sure what the update was, because I'd swear the version number is the same that was the one that was on here. But whatever. Maybe there was a slight difference. Hey, Lock Watcher. Welcome to the stream. Treats, yeah, I don't know where there's little spiders at. It's whatever. It's technology, there's going to be bugs. Ha yeah, guess we'll just zing around a little bit. I'll on my way out, I'll kind of slink around and show you the quote-unquote bikers. Whee! Yep. Whatever that's all about. That's cool though. Let's zing around a little bit, shall we? It's a bit windy out. Everything's overexposed here, but let me get up here and, hey, you know what? A range extender. I can't help but think that with the addition of 15 cell phones 20 feet from me, that, oh good, look, signal, that it's not going to help my signal interference. Get some height so we can get some oh, look at that. I love this little booster. Like 14 bucks. Bravo. Bravo. Am I at oh no, okay. Thought I might have been flying around the base. That's over there. It's the pad on the left there. That's where one of those dumbass blimps was. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Maryland radar blimp. And then look up got away. That's a pretty cool picture. Yeah. Oop. I don't know what my let's set up 48. Let's do a big picture. I haven't done a big picture in a while. What is that? Is that a quick shot? Turning boomerang. No, I need a panoramic. That's right. Quick shots are when it's around you. I want a 100 and no, not 100 wide angle. There we go. Alright, there we go. The drone is doing this all on its own right now. One of the things some people may or may not realize is, besides the obvious thing that yes, well, obviously the drone is a computer on board, but it actually is audio, video, and graphics editing software on it. As like when you do that picture, the drone itself stitches all the pictures together to form one before it sends it out. So the drone actually does a lot more than you'd think. Let's see if I can. There we go. Oh, look at that glary one. That's cool. Yeah, all right. So that's the picture just stitched together. That actually came out really cool. Sweet. The way it kind of almost framed around the land like that. That's nice. That's cool. Alright. Oh yeah, that's another thing I hear. There's supposedly live streaming is now built into the app. Man, see how much I captured? Like all the way over there. Like that was cool. That's a good shot. Let's see if I can get another one from a different angle. With a little less glare. Can't help but wonder, I probably should have double checked my lens. But supposedly this version has live streaming built into it. So it's something I'm going to have to investigate. Let's see how that frames it. Let me back up a little bit. Let's get right over top that military base, shall we? Do another one. But we're going to have to try that out to see how well the built-in one works, and if it's only for like YouTubers like 1,000 subscribers and up, or if you can do the hell is it? RTMP is what I use, I guess. As long as you can use the RTMP or whatever, then some of the issues we occasionally have with the app locking up may go away, because it's usually just because camera live fi is just working real hard. Oh, hold on, sorry. Took that picture, let's take a look. Just got it. Oh wow, that came out. I can get a lot closer. Hold on. Wow. Okay. Cool. Glad I checked. Let me move up a little bit. Let me look at that again. See if I can frame this a little different. Okay, and turn a little bit that way. Kind of come over, maybe like that. Let's try that. I guess while we're here, like, I can show you a couple of the other. Now that I like remember it, I can do the preview thing after it's done. This thing, we can look at some of the other ones. There's some really weird ones. Well, some of the quick shots are really odd too. How'd that frame up? I cut off the side. I turned. I got closer and I turned. Okay, hold on. Sorry, one more time. Let's see, right about there. There's that. Let's see, right about. Let's try that. If you look, Lockwatch, you're saying about the stability. If you look at the bottom left, that's the actual altimeter. No, not altimeter. Attitude meter, whatever. So you can actually watch as this thing's blowing around in the wind up there. You can see what it's doing. If you look at the two little slashes on the side, that tells you what level the drone is at. And on a good windy day, you'll see it hovering, and you'll see that it's actually sitting sideways. You can see now it's a little sideways, but I think it's about 10-mile-an-hour winds today. This one, yeah, that came out cool. I like having a little bit of water there on the, where's the camera, on the side there. I'm gonna have to do like a big gunpowder thing. Like once I get some snow pictures, and like put a lot of these pictures and video, like make it one big video / slideshow thing. Because I am down here a lot. So you got the sphere, which I don't know how that's going to do as a preview. Let's find out. Oh yeah, we were going to go looking for fish. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom. I'm pretty sure this creates one of those formats where you can actually like load up the correct picture viewer player or whatever, and it will allow you to move around 180 degrees and like view the environment. That's a lot of pictures. My water. So apparently it's all it takes right there to stitch together. It's like 20-some pictures. I can't help but imagine the computer in these drones is better than the ones in our phones. Well, let's see how this views. So I'm guessing we just need the correct player, because that's cool as shit. But I know you can look at it a little differently, but that's cool. I'll hold on to that one. Oh yeah, and you know you can put together albums and stuff and pictures and stuff. Alright, anything else neat on here? The vertical, I mean, we know that's just a big up and down. 180. The 180s are when you like look at it on a regular player or viewer, I guess you would call it. They're really weird looking. Yes, the park is now my planet. Doink, doink, doink. What time is it here? Not even 4 o'clock. Very good. Let's try to aim at the drone. There's a bird. Birdie, birdie, birdie. Out of curiosity, how much is... Actually, that don't look too bad. Out of curiosity, how much are you picking up the voices of my neighbors? Just wondering how sensitive these microphones are, just so I know how how much I can carve, I guess, crowds in future streams. Surprised the image processor doesn't burn more battery. Barely. Okay, cool. They got a radio on too. But that's fine. Yeah. Thought they were fucking hey buddying me. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm still in sport mode. That's right. Remember, when you're in sport mode, if you have no obstacle avoidance. So if you're looking at a wall, you're really going to be looking at that wall. And that can be also indicated by the red slash on the left hand of the screen. Yeah, I was earlier. I got a sleeping bag and pillows in there.
Okay, you're off the hook.
Not today. The bikers are leaving. There they go. Whee! Remember, don't fly over roads if there's cars on them. Don't fly over people. And if there's a big crowd of people, just kind of stay away from them in general. Just throwing that out there, I don't know. So this is like the quote pool house or whatever for the park. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have been coming to this park since I was a kid, and I've never actually gone inside that building except for underneath where the bathrooms are. So I don't actually know what's in there, and at this point, I'm not recording anything. But at this point, with the COVID shit going on now, I don't know what the hell was ever in that building. I think it was just general. Let me make sure I'm not over people. I think it was just like general information. I don't know that they sold food in there, but they may have. Kind of hoping maybe one day we can find out. Because every time you go there now, it's locked. And I didn't really start wondering what was in there until what's that? That's the swimmy buoys. But I haven't really been curious as what was in the building until I started doing these streams, just to see what kind of quote unquote ground support I had. Peek through the top window. Popo would be wrong. Looks like a Pizza Hut in the wrong color on the roof. Yeah. Is that a buoy or a... That's a dude. Or a... Yeah, buoy. What the fuck? I stayed up late last night so that I would be able to sleep quite well in the hammock. It seemed to work. I'm still pretty tired, so at least I know I'll sleep well tonight. Spider wherever. There he is. And now he's floating away. So I'm sitting here and it's just like constantly more and more webbing. But he just let go and yeah, it even got on me. The big tree person here. Yes, the drone just flew kind of over me. That is a very distinct sound. And now I am in Class D airspace. reds are really cool. I like seeing those pop first. Let's see here. Look right over there. Straight down. I don't know what kind of signal. As soon as I say that, signal drops. Little red patches. Is the land between the trees where the river is swampland, or can one walk on it? It's mostly swampy on this side. You can kind of walk into it. It does definitely get squishy. The same patch, the same squiggle and everything that's over on that side over there is the same way. But there are paths like around it, I guess, so that you can still hike through there. And there's some wooded areas where it's built up. Coming in hot. Oop. Yeah, other way. Alright. Let's toss on another pack. Probably just do this one more. Look around a little more. There we go. See what we come up with. Still gotta look for fish. Forgot about that. And as the fall rolls in a little bit, you may be able to go quote unquote deer hunting. Looking for deer in the woods. As some of the leaves start falling off, we'll be able to peer through them. Water. Chat keeps flipping back and forth. Yeah, it says obstacle avoidance, obstacle front, rear, and bottom obstacle avoidance. It doesn't have side to side or overhead. It also has ADS-B, so if a plane is transmitting, as most planes do in the United States, I don't think it's an actual law for private, but most private planes do, transmits its location, its heading, where it's going, like basically its general position, and the drone can pick up those signals and warn me that there's an aircraft in the area, and it'll actually show it on the map. If I flip over to the map view, surprised I haven't seen any today. It's been relatively quiet. Got somebody walking by with their dog. I'm gonna give it a minute because dogs don't like drones. Oh, and I forgot to bring my tea. So I got a water heater. Here, let me just pick this up. So I got a water heater, like my little burner thing. But No tea. So far it has only worked to... oh good. It's a great time to stop and check your phones. So I've just been heated up my lunch in it, and I'm just drinking regular water. I have to get my green tea back in there. I swear I could hear another drone. Oh. So how's everybody's weekend doing? How's everybody's weekend doing? That's close enough to, I mean, it's English language. We're pretty flexible in the dumb shit we say. How is everyone doing this weekend? I've been relaxing. I got a lot of stuff done to the work van yesterday, so that was cool. A little more tools loaded up. Figured out I may not need to buy a new toolbox. Save a couple bucks. Got a load of stuff done. Got pretty high last night. No particular reason. Just figured that's what I would do to stay up late. 6-day work week that's coming up. Oh, that sucks. I actually have a 4-day work week because I took off on Friday. I'm gonna still go to work. I'm just gonna dress up like a fucking psychotic clown and then go stalk people at work. People tend to freak out when I do that, so I like to do that. Yeah, I didn't have any coffee today. I had coffee last night, so I'd stay up, but I didn't want to have coffee is that another spire in there? I didn't want to have coffee this morning so that I would sleep. Just made hot sauce. I have some fresh hot sauce I just made a couple months ago. It's about ready. I like to let it marinate and simmer in itself because I use a couple different kinds of, I guess we'll just say multi-million Scoville samples. I'm one of those people that it's not hot sauce unless it hurts. Donk. That was weird. Shifted modes, it looked like the damn thing shifted transmission. It actually twitched pretty hard. Let's see what's out here. I haven't actually flown out to Maxwell Point before. I have a pretty clear shot. I mean, if people are parking their fucking boats there all weekend during the summer, so I don't see a problem with flying a drone over there real quick. So I'll probably go to jail tomorrow, but who knows? No, they would just yell at me or something. Red and green jalapenos and a couple habaneros. I like putting habanero in there. Good flavor to put on top of the Scovilles. So again, in case you don't know, this is Maxwell Point. Oh, and we have an example. During the summers, and I mean, I guess any time during the year, but mostly during the summer, this area where you see that little white speck, right about where I'm pointing right now, that's a boat. But it becomes like this party area where people, I mean, there will be like 100 boats there. Then the funny thing is, all the land you're looking at is a fucking classified military base. But like, that's where everybody wants to hang out, and like, nobody does anything about it. So I can only assume that there's really not any like super classified shit over here. Let me move out some more. Try to catch that signal again. I'll point it right out. I'm not even that far. Oh, there we go. Change channel. Start over. So this is Maxwell Point, part of base in the area. What they do there, I don't know. I think it's military. Dumbass. It's of course military. I think it's a lot of radar stuff. They used to do like bomb stuff there. The guy, if I'm not mistaken, they used to test artillery from one peninsula to the other. And apparently this particular peninsula is the one that has all the unblowed up shit on it. I'm walking around, so hopefully signal doesn't get stupid. No fermenting, I gotcha. So there's like the one last holdout. Apparently, from what I understand, whenever they need to build something on this half of the base, as you can see in the distance, there's like stuff there. They have to bring in those gigantic like X-ray truck things to scan the ground so they don't like accidentally dig something up and blow themselves up. And that's where I was yesterday. Well, not there, but I was at that base yesterday. Or Thursday and Friday. There's some glare for you. Let me do that. Postcard. Maxwell Point. Come get blowed up. Whee! There's a house down there, looks like. I hope nobody lives there. Let's see here. Take a picture, put it on like Craigslist. Home for sale. I get closer if I'm gonna cut that corner. I don't see anything that says no photography, so I'm just gonna try to get a cool picture of. Let me back it up. I got too close. Gimbal up just a pinch. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Oh, wait, 48 megapixel. Yeah. Play with the exposure a little bit. Cool. Alright, put that back to base. Exposure, half the time I use the exposure just so I can see the screen, depending on where the sun is. That's a cool picture. Wide shot. What's that white thing? Yeah, it's a boat. Oof. Oh, goddamn. Fish. Let's find some fish. Yeah, I'm not going to look for fish at the military base. But we can peruse our way back over. And go find some fish. Maybe. Guess I can walk over there. Just give me good fish. Good signal for fishing. See where this guy is going. Or gal. If I can even catch them. 43 miles an hour. I think I'm getting them. Does it look like I'm getting them? I'm gonna run out of signal before I get there. Alright. See, that's like fancy neighborhood. Not super fancy, I guess. Like a lot of the property around here is just owned by families that have just had it for a long. There's a lot of gnats around me. Yes. Let me get back over here. Well, a lot of the property around here has just been owned for a very long time. So you get a lot of waterfront property that could probably sell for a ridiculous amount. But tell you what, at this point, if I am living in a house, I'm trying to stay in that motherfucker, at least until all this dumb shit's done. I'm trying to move around too much if I don't have to. Okay, we are in sport mode. That's important to keep in mind. Wrong button. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. See, 0 feet would actually put it about probably 20 feet over the water. Because remember, your altimeter is based on your launch point. There's something else to remember, which I tend to remind people, is that DJI gets a little, well, I guess most drones, I believe, get a little when you're down this low close to the water, because they don't really sense the water that well. I don't know if that's a people. Is that a people? That's a buoy. Alright, good. But they don't sense water real well, and sometimes they think the bottom, they think 0 is the actual ground underneath the water. And then they try to self-correct and go, oh, let me go down there. And then they get wet. So, the moral of the story, whenever flying a DJI or any drone that can report your altitude, keep an eye on it visually as well, birdie, because it may not hold altitude as well as you think. And it has a couple times, as I've said in the past, tried to bury itself, and that's me pushing it down. There's a boat. Hold on, let me pop up. See if we can catch them. Oh yeah, I'll get to the fish thing here. I promise. I'll get to the fish thing on our way back in. Does it drop a fishing line? Not technically, but I do have a dropper system for it, made specifically for attaching lures to and flying them out over spots and dropping your lures. Must be flying right into the wind. Whee! Yeah, the last time I drove past a boat, I fell out of the sky. Let's hopefully that won't happen again. Well, I'm going to do one of these shots. Just a passing. Yeah, that'll look pretty cool in an edit as I run out of signal. Alright. Screw it. Let's get it back. And in this direction. Okay. Back to normal because we don't need to be burning those batteries. Thumb's getting tired. Is the altimeter barometer or GPS base? It has infrared for landing. The obstacle avoidance is actually just cameras. So it's 2 cameras in the front, 2 cameras on the back, and then 2 on the bottom, and then infrared on the bottom as well for landing. And the barometer, I believe, is local. I'm pretty sure it is on the drone. If a barometer, maybe micro pressure of the water can mesh with the reading. Yeah, that's been brought up as well. Barometer issues causing it. Apparently, it gets a little bit better with each update, but still have to be very careful. Whatever, normal. Yeah, let's walk over here. Am I moving? Let's see. Here. Let's find. So I should try not to clothesline myself with one of my lines. Wait, why are we upside down? Alright. Let's see what's around here first. What is that? Is that people? Is that just a thing? Oh, okay. Say, like, I know I'm only 20, like, I ain't very high up. I thought that was somebody swimming at first. Weird. Right, where am I here? Fishy. I'm actually standing right on the other side of these trees. It's gonna be hard to see fish now that the wind's picking up. Let's see. Now I'm recording. Hold on. Battery's okay. It's only. Let's see. 1080. Oh, and yeah, in case anybody's interested. Give me 4x. The new Mavic Pro 3 is apparently coming out in November. Definitely a good starter drone because you can do anything you want with it for about $3,000 for the good package. So won't be seeing that on this channel anytime soon. Holy crap. Looks like it's going to be an amazing drone, but I do not have an amazing wallet to match it. dick. There, just keep popping up. Just make sure I'm not getting close to trees or people. Like I will say, we did see fish once, at least once on this channel. And that was at Gunpowder. They were swimming around in one of the sunken boats there. I mean, you know, if the water wasn't so damn murky in this area of town, we'd be out hunting the other Mavis. I think we're out of luck this time. I'll tell you what, if I ever take a trip to like the Florida Keys, I'm definitely taking my drone, because I've been there before and I have seen the water. Well, not really, because it's so goddamn clear you kind of can't see the water. But, I mean, obviously having a drone in the Florida Keys is pretty bombastic. Alright, well, we are near here. I know it's a little bit shorter than some of my other streams, but I need to eat some food. And I need to relax for a little bit more. So, let's go ahead. Ooh, what happened there? Did I hit a button? What the hell are you doing? Trying to take off after I catch you? It's anything you gotta be careful about. Worst comes to worst, you can't catch a drone. When it starts getting a little too weird, just let go. It will take care of itself. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like most of the time, if a drone finds itself is falling, it will correct itself. Alright. So, sorry it's been so long since, what is that noise? Must be from that group, that big group that's over in the corner. Yeah, so I'll try to get back to it a little bit more regular here. Things are catching up, and like I said, next stream will either be another flight, hopefully somewhere cool, unique, different than trees. And we got that Xbox. We got the original Xbox coming soon, so hope everybody enjoyed the little stream we got going on here. Appreciate you stopping by, and I guess I'll see everyone next time. Have a groovy rest of your weekend, and have a good week. Talk to everybody later after I figure out where the off button is. Hey, there it is. So I'm going to hit stop, and then it's going to ask me if